welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a kind of review try on of the Thrive Causemetics makeup brand. So this is a brand that promotes conscious beauty. They say that they're 100% cruelty free, 100% vegan, and their products are made without parabens, sulfates, fragrance, that sort of thing. So a lot of the products are ophthalmologists and dermatologists tested. And the one cool thing about this brand is that every product that you purchase, they do donate to women's causes, fighting cancer, battling homelessness, and domestic abuse. So there's definitely a good, kind of a good news story out of it. Kudos to them for thinking outside the box and using the makeup line to help promote things that, women battle on, a lot of women battle on a daily basis. So definitely a brand that I personally, absolutely love. I do feel like a lot of their products are very, very high end or very high end quality. Their prices kind of go with that. They are not a cheap brand, but makes you feel good when you're purchasing a product that is high quality, but you're also helping to donate to a good cause. So definitely appreciate that. So I'm gonna go through the video, I'm gonna try on, I'm gonna give my thoughts of each different product. I didn't purchase everything on the website, but just stuff that I either had already in my makeup collection, or that was interesting or intriguing for me, and I wanted to provide you guys my point of view. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So the first product that I'm gonna use is the Buildable Blur CC Cream. So what this says, it is $38 on the Thrive website. Their multitasking, color correcting cream acts as a skin perfecting foundation, sunscreen, and moisturizer in one, and it comes in 18 color options. So the color that I ended up getting was light. So it does have SPF in it. I'm gonna use my It Cosmetics foundation brush, and what I've been doing is just kind of strategically putting dots all over my face. The one thing that I do like about this foundation or CC cream or whatever you want to call it is it is buildable, and you do get pretty good coverage, as you'll see in a second. And just see that kind of blending in. And sometimes depending on, because really the only thing that I have to cover up is just redness and just basic unevenness. But a lot of times what I'll do is, if I'm a little red in certain areas, instead of trying to add concealer, because sometimes concealer can look a little cakey, I'll go in and I will just hit a couple more areas with this CC cream, and it does a really good job of kind of blending that out and making it look a little bit more natural and not cakey. So that is it as far as the coverage. As you can see, I mean, it does cover up a pretty good amount. Overall, as far as this foundation goes, or this CC cream, definitely I would say it's more pigmented than a traditional CC cream. I definitely love the fact that it has the sunscreen in it. It is very moisturizing. Me personally, I absolutely love it because I do have dry skin, and it gives you kind of this luminosity. It definitely has kind of, I would say, more of a satin natural finish. It's not illuminating or dewy or anything like that, but it definitely is not a matte. The other thing that I love about it is it does not accentuate my dry skin. I have a lot of dry like flakes in my T-zone, and it doesn't accentuate them at all. It looks beautiful on camera. As you can see, it really evened out my skin tone, but it also looks really pretty in person, and it looks natural. The other thing that I love about it is you can go do a little bit and just do a wash of color, and it will just kind of help blend out any imperfections and kind of give you that blur, so you can still see your skin poking through if maybe you don't want to do a medium coverage. But you can also build it up to medium coverage if you are having a little bit more redness that day, or you're going to an event and you want a little bit more on your skin. I've been using this for a week now. Definitely have played with it a variety of different ways. I do not set my face, so it doesn't crease or fade throughout the day. At the end of the day, I still look put together. It still looks really, really pretty on my skin. So definitely absolutely love this. Absolutely, hands down, one of my favorites, and something that I'm definitely going to continue to wear in the future. The next product is the Focus Eyeshadow Palette. This retails for $36 on the Thrive website. It says it's powered by semi-permanent micropigment technology. Each palette delivers rich pigments while providing hydrating and smoothing benefits to the eyelids. They do come in 3 different colors. I ended up picking number 1, which are these kind of a neutral colors. I thought that these are just everyday colors that I would wear in you know, just for every day. They do have brushes, but I didn't pick them up. I have so many brushes, and so I just figured, you know what, I'm just gonna focus on the product. So what I've been doing is I've been taking just a fluffy brush. This is the Jaclyn Hill JH2036 brush, and I've been taking this lighter color here. This to me has worked really well as an like an all over lid color, but as you can see, it kind of has this frosting, like frosted kind of finish to it. So after I'm done, I've been using it as a kind of a, you know, a highlighter for my under eyes and stuff like that. So I was a little turned off when I first got this because every single color seems to have a little bit of tinge of like glitter or that shimmer. And usually I like a more matte, you know, a couple matte colors, and then I just put the shimmer kind of closer to this part of my eye. But I really have been liking the way that these work together. There was one day, the first day that I wore it, I kind of did a heavier look just because I wanted to try all of the colors. And it was one of those things, like every time I went past the mirror or I was like driving and I kind of looked at myself, I was like, oh, it looks so good. So what I've been doing is taking this kind of brownish color and then just kind of putting it on the outside of my eye to give kind of that, I guess, a smoky eye look. The one thing that I can say about these shadows is they really do feel high-end. I was a little turned off when I first purchased this because it is $36, and I just feel like that's really, really pricey. Again, taking into consideration what the company does and what they stand for and the donations that they do, I can kind of understand it and justify it, but it still is a little expensive. But one thing I can say specifically about their eyeshadows is they do feel really high-end. I am not a makeup artist at all. I have no training. I work in the corporate world and I just like watching YouTube videos. So I have absolutely no technique whatsoever, but this eyeshadow palette makes me feel like I know what I'm doing. They're super easy to blend out. As you can see, they're not chunky. I'm just taking a little bit and dabbing it and then just kind of fanning it out. So I'm not really even putting a lot of pressure on it, and it just is doing a really, really good job blending. And like I said, I feel like a professional when I'm doing it. And then that's good. So what I normally do at this point is I've been taking this gold color and kind of putting it right here in that kind of inner corner just to brighten that area up. As you can see, the colors went on perfectly with a brush, but also seem to work, at least this color, I really like just using my finger for it. You can see that it just really brightened that up. So I'm just gonna take a little bit more and just kind of buff that in so there's no harsh lines and that color just transitions evenly. And that's it. So the other thing that I've been doing is I've been taking a little brush like this and doing the darker color here and just kind of a little bit building up a little bit more. And this would be something that I normally would do kind of towards the end of the day if I was going out for like a date night or something, just to kind of darken that up. But I want you guys to see it really does blend very, very well. Normally what I do, and I'm sorry, the good old sun keeps coming in and out, so my lighting is changing. But normally when I have colors like this that are darker like that, I sometimes have a difficult time blending them out. Just they get patchy, they just don't blend. I have not had that issue with this color. So those are the colors there. The other thing that I've been doing, and I'll do it after I do my eyebrows, but like I said, I take this highlighting color and just put it there, and I'll go ahead and put it on the inner corners of my eyes, just to kind of brighten that area up just a little bit. And boom, just like that, we're done. So what I've been doing is using this product right here. This is the Brilliant Eye Brightener. This retails for $24 on the Thrive website. It says it's powered by ring light technology to instantly illuminate and awaken eyes while highlighting your best features with a soft, diffused glow. It's ophthalmologist and dermatologist tested and approved, and it's safe for contact lens wearers and proven to be non-irritating. So the one thing I can say about this, I have no idea what the ring light technology is. They have it kind of copyrighted, so it's some kind of buzzword. But what I can say is they do have 7 different options. I picked up this one in Muna, and it's a really, really pretty kind of a mauve, or not a mauve, a mocha taupey color. It's very, very pretty. If you were looking for more of a neutral color, I definitely would recommend this one. So from an eyeshadow standpoint, it does a really, really good job. It's super pigmented. It doesn't crease throughout the day. It is super comfortable. You don't have that like pulling feeling or that stickiness or anything like that. It blends out very, very well, and it just is an absolutely gorgeous color. But on the days that I don't wear eyelash extensions and I do mascara, what I've been doing with this product, I've just been putting it under here, and it has worked so well because it doesn't crease. It brightens up the area, and I've just kind of been taking it like this. So the one thing that I do have to say about this palette is normally I would take these, you know, one of these colors and kind of buff it out under my lower eyelash lid. But there's not a color in here that's light enough for doing that. So that's why I take this and I just do it. But I've been noticing the little fine lines starting to develop under my eyelashes, my lower lids. And what I've been loving about this is at first I thought the glitteriness would kind of accentuate my lines. But what it actually does is it kind of fills in those lines underneath my lashes. So it looks kind of airbrushed and smooth, and it lasts all day because this product, that's the one thing I can say, it doesn't crease, so it airbrushes that area and it doesn't fade throughout the day. That look will still be there throughout the day. So that's the other thing that I've been loving it as an eyeshadow over the lid, but also as a lower lid. And I've been even taking it down when I use this product on my upper lid, I will take it on my lower lid, and it just works really, really well. So I've been loving that. So the next product that I tried out was the Infinity Waterproof Eyeliner. So this retails for $22 on the Thrive website. It says it has semi-permanent micropigments that keep the eyeliner smudge-proof and budge-proof on your eyes for all-day wear. Comes in 7 different colors. The color that I got was Lauren, which is a matte black. So they name their products. It does have a little smudger at the end and then a little pencil sharpener. So what I usually do with my eyeliner, I don't usually go on the top of my lid. I will actually go under and just kind of tight line it on the top like that. Now, what I've done, because I've been doing this technique for a while, and the pros and cons of it is a lot of times if you don't have an eyeliner that isn't waterproof, a lot of times it will smudge and it will start going into this area. One thing that I do have to say about this is it doesn't. Wherever you put it, it stays there. It doesn't kind of smudge through. So everything that they say about this eyeliner is true. As far as the $22, I'll be completely honest with you. There are drugstore brands. They're a lot cheaper that do just as well, in my opinion, as this. I don't feel like this is a standout product where I would say absolutely go out and get it. But I just feel from a price standpoint, there are cheaper options if you're looking for that waterproof and smudge-proof eyeliner. So that's my opinion about that. So the next thing that I picked up was the Instant Brow Fix. So this says that it is a semi-permanent eyeshadow gel. It retails for $24 on the Thrive website. And the description says, the secret to naturally define brows with waterproof, smudge-proof color that lasts over 24 hours. This brow gel instantly fills intense for fuller looking brows. It does come in 3 different color options, and I picked mine up in Audrey, which is kind of a light brown kind of taupey color. So what I've been doing with this product is, because it does have a spoolie mechanism, but what I normally do is I will just take a regular spoolie and I'll kind of buff out my eyebrows just to put them in place where I want them. And then I will come through with this product and I will just put it where I feel like I need the color. The one thing I do have to say, I absolutely love this color. I did have microbladed brows, or I do have microbladed brows, but the color is fading and it kind of faded to this gray, kind of ashy color because I need to go get a touch up. But what I like about this is like this color is my ultimate go-to color. I just feel like It has that perfect amount of kind of that reddish brown, and not really red like an auburn, but just kind of that more natural looking color. And when I go to get my eyebrows done again, I will definitely be bringing this because this is the color that I would want to match my eyebrows to, because I just think it is so freaking pretty. So I'm just kind of putting it in all over my eyebrows. And then what I do at this point is I will go in and just kind of brush it out just to make sure that there's no chunkiness or anything like that. And then sometimes what I'll do is I'll go in, if I feel like I went a little bit too crazy, I'll just go in and just kind of take a Q-tip. The product doesn't dry super fast, so you're able to kind of go in and fix it, if you will, which I really like. But once it does dry, it's there. And it does a really good job of maintaining that throughout the day. The other thing that I really like about it is the fact that it doesn't fade, but also it does have, I wouldn't say it's a waxy feeling by any means, but it does a good job of keeping your brows in place. I've tried eyebrow products where it's like they're concrete and they don't move or anything like that. This product is not like that. It does a really good job of keeping them naturally in place, but it doesn't look too harsh or too like, you know, strapped on or anything like that. So really like this product. For $24, it does seem a little bit small, but I'll be completely honest with you. I think this product will last a really long time. So even though it says it's semi-permanent, I do feel like it comes off fairly easy. So next is the mascara. I feel like because I don't have mascara on, my eyebrows are like, whoa, you know, like crazy. And take the mascara. This is the liquid lash extension. It is $24 on the Thrive website. It says it instantly creates a look of lash extensions with this award-winning, best-selling mascara powered by technology that won't clump, flake, or smudge. Comes in two different colors, rich black and brown black. I did get the brown black, which is crystal. So I have been using, I'll be honest with you, I've been using this mascara for a while. Okay, so that's one eye done. I do have to say, I did do eyelash extensions probably 2 months now, and my poor little eyelashes are just now kind of getting to a length that are that are normal because they were short and stumpy. So normally they are longer than this, and the mascara does look a little bit better from this. So I am going to do a disclaimer because they were so short and stumpy. Okay. So that is that. Absolutely love this mascara. I know it's been all over Instagram. I know everybody talks about it. What I like using it for is my bottom lashes because I feel like it does a really good job of separating the lashes and making it look very natural looking. And especially when I'm wearing eyelash extensions, the Lashify eyelash extensions, I feel like this is just a really good complement to my bottom lashes and makes it just the whole look just come together. As far as the top lashes, I'll be honest with you, this is not my favorite mascara to use for the top lashes, just because I personally do not feel like it does a good job of volumizing. I feel like it does a really good job of lengthening and separating, but is a little bit challenging to get the volume that I like. When it comes to my top lashes, I want big, bold, fake looking lashes. I do not want them to look real. I want them to be very fan-like and very volumized and stuff like that. That's personally what I like. So if you do not like that look and you like more of a natural look or more of a lengthening look, this by far is one of the best mascaras that I've ever tried. The other thing that I like about it is they're correct. Once it dries down, because it does have kind of a gel-like texture when you first apply it, it's very wet formula. A lot of times mascaras are kind of that dry, or it seems to dry very quickly. This does not. So you want to be very careful about it when you're, that you don't look up too much or whatever. A lot of times I'll do my lower lashes first and then I'll do my top lashes, because a lot of times I will get like, it will kind of go off there. I wait until it dries. I take a Q-tip. It comes off really easily. So it's not a horrible thing, but it does take a little bit longer to dry. Once it dries, it is there. It does not flake. You'll never have that flakiness come off. It does not spun or smudge. And I actually really enjoy it coming off because it has kind of those little tube, it's kind of like a tube mascara. When I go to take it off, and you do not have to have waterproof makeup remover, you can take it off. I usually do it like a makeup eraser with just water, or I'll do just an oil-free makeup remover. So you don't have to have anything special, whatever, but it just comes off and it kind of clumps off when it comes off, which I personally like because I don't have like that black residue that's left over from traditional mascaras. So when it comes to removing, this by far is hands down the easiest mascara to remove. I personally prefer a more volumizing mascara, so that's just my thing, but it's something that I still have in my collection. So next are the two lip products that I got. This is a lip filler, long wearing and plumping lip liner. So this retails for $20 on the Thrive website. It says it primes, lines, and plumps with long lasting coverage and a smooth hydrating finish. Comes in 8 different color options. I got mine in Ghizlan. I don't even know how to say it. So I purchased this with this. I kind of like look to try to get one that match, and these go together quite well. This is the Emii lipstick, and you can kind of see here that they're pretty much the same. So that is the lip liner right there. Absolutely love the color. It's very dusty rose. If you it was the NARS Audacious Anna color or Anna color that reminds me very similar of this. I think the Anna color had a little bit more purple. This is kind of a very mauvey purple color, or a dusty rose or a mauvey rose color. Really, really like it. The one thing that I do have to say, it says that it's hydrating. When you put it on, it's a little creamy, but I definitely would not call it hydrating by any means. As I'm talking, I can already feel the product kind of drying, and that creaminess that was originally there when I put it on, it is now dissipating. And when I go like that, it does feel very matte. Now, I have very, very dry skin. I have very, very dry lips. Regardless of if it's humid in the summer, my lips are still flaking and I still have to put an ungodly amount of moisturizer on them. So this product here, I don't normally use lip liners because of that, because frankly, I don't really need them because I do have a very defined lip line. But I like it because this side is a little bit shorter, like I don't have the pigment, so I like to overline there. So that's usually what I use the lip liner for. But I think it does do a good job of filling in those lines. I do have very liney lips just because they're like perched up, you know, because they are so dry. So I do feel like it does plump them up. There's no stinging or any kind of sensation. It does feel very comfortable in my lips. And to be honest, what I normally do with this is I will line it and then I will throw on just a little bit of lip gloss and then I'll go out the door. And I really, really like that look. As far as the lipstick goes, this is the Headline lipstick. And like I said, it is in color Emii, E-M-I-I. It retails for $26 on the Thrive website. It says, be the star anywhere you go with this buildable hydrating formula that contains a built-in primer for creamy line smoothing application that lasts all day. And it comes in 7 different color options. So the one thing that I will tell you about this is I do not feel like this product is hydrating at all. It dries down to a matte formula. It is, to me, slightly uncomfortable on the lips because it is so drying. And what I normally have to do is put a lip gloss on top of it. And if I do that, it's just fine and it looks really pretty. I use one of the Buxom lip glosses. I do like that little tingling feeling, and it has a little bit of sparkle and works really, really well with this one. But you can just see here when I put it on, like I'm actually pulling because it is so freaking drying. It is very, very pigmented, and you do not need the lip liner. If you're just buying this lipstick, you do not need the lip liner. It is very, very pigmented, and you do have that kind of nice little tip there so that you could outline your lips if you wanted to. But like I said, it is very drying. I do not feel like the formula is hydrating at all. I think the color is very, very pretty, but if you're going to get this one and you aren't somebody who naturally likes that kind of matte feeling and that matte coverage, then I definitely would plan to buy a lip gloss on top of it. As far as these two products, I personally don't feel like you need both of them. I do not like this lipstick. I keep it because I really like the color, and I do like the look when I put the lip gloss on, but to me, it doesn't do what it says as far as the hydrating, so I couldn't personally recommend it, but I do like the lip liner. I don't feel like you need both of them. I feel like it's one or the other. I think you can get the lip liner. It's a little bit cheaper. You can get that precision. You can fill in your lips. It does have a little bit more of that hydrating feeling. I think you can get away with it. If you're looking for something this color, then I would say just stick with the lip liner, fill your lips in, and put a lip gloss over it, and you're not in the hole for $46 for this lip look. So that's my thing. Okay, so that is my quick review, or heck, it wasn't quick at all, but hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing the products being put on and kind of walking through. Overall, I think this brand is awesome. I do think that the products are really high quality, and it's something that I definitely will continue to purchase in the future. But overall, I think that regardless of whatever you get, everything that I got, I did like, except the lipstick. That's the only kind of miss for me. But everything else, I did think they do a really good job, and I think overall the brand is definitely a solid brand, and anything that you purchase, you're going to enjoy. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave your comments below. Until next time, bye.